Thank you, first of all, Payosini, for joining in. I've been in constant touch with you. We keep interacting regularly, but this is the first time I believe that you come in front of the community, except for maybe doing that, little video on the Telegram group. Would you like to quickly introduce yourself to people? Just tell people who you are and what you do, where you're from, and then we can get started.
Sure, Sudhi. Thank you so much, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to, deliver a good topic in front of everybody to our inner circle friends. Good evening to the inner circle friends. Hope all of you are good, and in this COVID situation, hope you are at home and be safe at home. Okay, let me introduce myself. This is Payochini. I'm from Odisha and now situated in Bangalore from last 12 years. And I'm having 9 years, 9+ experience in as a working professional. Right now, I'm working in Wells Fargo Technology as a system support analyst. And you know that right now the work from home is going on. It is for everybody. So along with all the work, I am a classical Odissi dancer as well. So I used to run my online classical dance classes. I have almost 5 to 6 students. So I'm running this from last 2 years, and my spouse is working in TCS, and he is also in with me, and he's in Bangalore itself. We both are from Orissa, and the best thing of our relationship is we are the very good friend from the school days. We are actually
Wow.
schoolmates.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And my
That's
son is
amazing.
9 years old, and he is in DPS school, Bangalore. That's all from my end. Yeah.
Are your in-laws
So
also with
we
you
can.
now? Are your in-laws still with you?
Yes, right
Okay.
now my in-laws are with me, and my in-laws my father-in-law was not well. Right now he is recovering, and he's getting well. That is the best part. So
Yeah.
mainly the Bangalore doctors are really awesome, I can say. That is the best thing. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And
Okay.
you are awesome too. I mean, you do a job, you take care of your child, spouse, in-laws, your career, and then also your, dance classes. That's just fantastic. I mean, so many balls to juggle. That's just awesome, awesome. Okay, thank you so much,
Trying my
Payosini, for
best.
joining in. And I'm going to mute myself. I'm also going to stop my video. So it's going to be all you. Okay. So you can share your
Sure,
screen.
sure, sure. Let me share my screen. Okay. Hope everybody can see my screen, and everybody, I'm audible to everyone. Okay. Hello. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, personally, we can.
Okay. 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 Fine. So let's start with the corporate clothing. So I can say that whatever you are talking, that matters uh, later on, but everybody will be first show your first impression, that is your look and that is your presentation. Okay, so let me start with your let me start up with one question. So who I think many of you knows about the communication. So how many types of communications are there? Can anybody tell that how many types of communications? I can't see anything, Mr. Sudhi. I can't see whoever is typing what.
Okay, I'll read it out for you, no problem. Verbal and non-verbal communication, two types.
Correct, absolutely. Verbal and non-verbal. So in verbal, and one more is non-verbal is basically that is visual communication. So for verbal communication, whatever you are talking by in that way, anybody can make it out that what exactly you are trying to say and what is there in within you. But first of all, if you are going to any other conference or any other thing, so mainly people will look about the visual. So how you are looking, are you, you are presentable to everyone or not? By looking that only, everybody can understand that yes, he is the perfect person, he knows or she knows how to deal with the people and how to tackle all the situation. So that shows the confidence actually, by showing the your look up, your style and all. So if when we talk about visual communication, it is silent yet plays an important and immediate major role in everyday interaction. Okay, so just let me tell you that even if you are silent and you are not telling anything, by looking of you, somebody can understand, yeah, something is there in this guy. He can he can speak, take it up all the work, and he can do that. Hopefully, whatever I am telling, many of you guys can relate that with your, day-to-day life in the corporate world. So let me go to the first slide and show you what exactly the dressing style for the main first. Then I will jump to the woman. Okay. So these are the various blazers for the main. So let me tell you about the first slide is the fit is king. What is exactly the fit is king? So we have two sides. One is in this side, you can see that this fitting is good, and this is bad. Bad, why? We can't say bad, but it is not looking good. You can make it out by seeing all these things, right? So why we are saying that fit is king? Fit is king means whenever anybody will see you, so they can make it out, that yeah, this person is looking nice, and his dress up and everything is good. So how you will identify this fitting is good? So whenever you are buying anything from the whenever you are shopping, doing the shopping and all for the corporate conference or anything. So if you are trying for the coat or any blazers and all, so your the shoulder label and the coat, the shoulder label of the coat should match with your shoulder label, the perfect match. And the fit is king, we can say that whenever we, after wearing the blazer, whenever we are doing like this and you are comfortable, you are not getting any punches in the back or any uncomfortableness in the back or anything, then your fitting is good. So hopefully this is for the main particularly. So whenever you are buying any coat or anything, after wearing the coat, just do like this, do this, and see whether you are comfortable or not. So if you are comfortable, then your fitting is good. Okay. Then I'm going to the next slide. This is called the the blazer button. So there are two types of blazer button. Okay. So one is single breasted, and another is the double breasted. So uh, many types of shapes are there for the body shape. So first is triangular shape. Triangular shape means the upper body is lesser than the lower body. So hip, from the body parts from hip to leg, it would be a little bit broader end. That is called the triangular. inverted triangle means T-shaped body. I think all the girls are very, attractive for the V-shaped body. Ladies are very attractive. I'm also, okay, but my husband is not like that anyways. So after that, let me tell you the rectangular body. Rectangular body is, from top to bottom, you will be looking like rectangular shape. Yeah, all the parts are the same. Shoulder and the hip, both are in the same line. Yeah. Then we can say about the diamond shaped body. So diamond shaped body is nowadays in most of the Indian, mains are having a little bit bigger tummy than their other part. Okay, so that is called the diamond shape. Hopefully, my spouse is in that, means little bit that side. Then I can say about the tabular shape. So tabular shape is, I can say, very lean. If you are giving them anything, they won't be looking that good in any dresses. If you are doing any stitching any dress from the tailor, then it would look good. Then next, the last and not the least, the shape of the types of body is oval. Oval shaped body is that is I can say that little bit fat body of a man. So these are the types of body for men. So if we will go for the blazer shape, so I can say that many blazers, there are many types of blazers, but I'm going to just explain about one type of blazer that is, and that is called the, in this you can able to see that the two buttons in this picture. You can able to see two button blazer, and one is three button blazer also there. So two button blazer means the single breasted, and three button means the the double breasted. Okay, so if you are wearing this kind of blazer and you are just putting your first button, then this is the best way to deal, means wear any blazer. And if you are again putting your second button, then it won't look good, because it will show up your butt size and all in your lower body, so that won't look good. So my advice, and I have researched in many, I googled a lot and I researched a lot. So in my point of view and many other great people point of view, I can say that if you are wearing this kind of blazer, you just tuck it, means button it the first button, not the second one. So as let me tell you, as per the Reader Digest fashion segment and the Pinterest.com, bloggers like the Alex Costa and Dr. Mike shoot is the perfect and one and only formal piece. So they used to wear in this kind of blazers. So the major point to go for a perfect formal suit, that is the whatever I explained in the first slide, that is fit is king, and this putting your first button. Okay, and the second one is the whenever you are putting in this, actually in this slide, in the second slide, but whenever you are putting your first button, you should first check whether your tummy is coming out or not. If your tummy is not coming, then your fitting is perfectly fine. Okay, if your tummy is coming out from the blazer and the blazer is not fit, that means your blazer is not fit on you. So please, my advice, don't wear that. And if you're wearing that also, don't put it, means button your blazer. It won't look good. The next is the sleeves. So whenever we are wearing any blazer, the major rule of wearing the blazer is your shirt. Your shirt should be little bit in the upper end of this area, this Till this, you can wear your shirt till your wrist. Okay, you can wear your shirt, and your blazer should be little bit in the lower end of the shirt. Then it will look smarter actually. This gives the smarter look to the person. Okay. This is particularly for the sleeves of shirt and the blazer. Let me come to the women's jackets. Actually, everybody know that women's are actually beautiful, and whatever they wear, they look very beautiful. Okay, I'm also in that kind. I mean, I'm also in that side. So these are different types of jackets for women. So in this, while I will explain about all the jackets. Let me tell the body shapes of the woman. So for women, we have also different kind of body shape. First is ideal. Ideal means your shoulder and your hip should be in the same line. So that shape is called the ideal shape. After that, the rectangular. Rectangular means your shoulder would be in the little bit lesser, size as compared to your waist. Your waist should be little bit in the broader end. So in that shape is called the rectangular shape. After that, the inverted triangle. So inverted triangle is same as the man. That is called the V shape one. After that, the rectangular. Rectangular means the upper body and the hip, the shoulder and the hip, all are in the same line. You should look like a rectangular. Okay, rectangular shape. And after that, the house glass. House glass, I can see that mostly the Indian ladies are in the house glass, and other shape will come further. So house glass is that your shape, your shoulder is here. So your suppose let me mark it here, and the shape of your hip, that should be in the same line. Okay, that should little bit broader position of your shoulder. Hip and shoulder should be here. Let me tell you that is called the house glass. And the diamond shape is little bit in the broader end in the tummy area. So usually all Indian women are like that only after delivery and all. So that is called the diamond shape. So you have to choose the jacket as per your shape of the body. So these are different types of shape of the different types of the jackets. If you are wearing jacket and you are very comfortable as part of the jacket and all, first you have to see whether if you are tucking your putting the button, your tummy should not come back. I mean, come up and show. That you have to take care. That should not come up. So let me go to the other slide. I will tell you. Yeah. So you can see here fitting for the woman's suit. The shoulder should rest where your own shoulder ends. If the shoulder seam is above or below your natural shoulder, then the fit is not right. Okay. See here in this part. Let's consider here the coat of the shoulder, and your shoulder is the perfect size. It is ending here. Then that is the perfect size. Okay. And the bust and waist. If the fit is too big in the bust and or waist, it will often slouch and fold around that area of the body. If it is too small, you will notice pulling. Okay, let me tell you. Let me show you and tell you. In this part, so if your body is means your bust and the waist area, you're not comfortable, and some wrinkles are coming up here in this area, then that means the fitting style is not correct. Okay, so whenever you're tucking your top inside your pant, then and after that you're wearing your jacket, then this part should be very comfortable and not having any folded in your t-shirt area. So that means you're wearing your t-shirt and jacket is in the good shape. Okay, then the slips, then comes to the slips. As I told in the mains part, mains, as per the mains body, the shirt sleeves would be little bit in the bigger size as compared to the blazer, but here it is different. Here the blazer size of the sleeve is it should come till here, then as compared to your shirt or t-shirt. If it is coming till here, then your size is perfect. Okay, so let me come to the next slide, that is called the single, whatever I explained earlier, the single and double breasted suit jacket. So single breasted jacket is having one or two button, maximum one or two button. And this is totally for men. This is not for women. Okay. Whenever you're wearing this single-breasted suit jacket, so as I told earlier also, you should button up your first button only, not the rest of the things. And many people in the corporate world, they usually, like the single-breasted jacket only, not the double-breasted. Double-breasted is having 4 to maximum it goes to 8 buttons. And where exactly we usually wear this kind of jacket? Suppose you are in army or navy, they used to wear this kind of jacket as a formal attire. Okay, so basically for the corporate world, we usually like the single-breasted jackets, and mainly I like this a lot. Okay, so I usually shop for my spouse. So and you know that whatever wife will tell, husband has to agree on that. So these are, I think you can understand better, right?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Okay. Okay, let me tell about the woman's suit, woman blazer jacket and all. So as I explained, the 2 button jacket and 3 button or 4 or 6 button jacket for men, this is also the same way for women's suit. Women jackets. So in the right side of the slide, you can see the double breasted side makes your bust size and appear bigger than actual. Button is up for an hourglass illusion. Okay, let me tell you. If you're wearing the double-breasted style jacket, then your that means your upper body is little bit in the higher end as compared to your tummy. So in that case, try to wear double-breast style jacket. It will look good on you, so that it will cover your bust size and all, and you will be also comfortable in front of everybody, and you can deliver your speech or work very nicely. And let me come to the single-breasted jacket. Single-breasted jacket for women is also the same thing as whatever I explained for the main. It is having the single button over here. See here, it is having the single button, and as your it's let me tell you that if your bust size is little bit in a bust size is smaller, then you can go for this single-breasted jacket, and it will look good, and it will show your confidence in this. So this is the difference between single-breasted jacket and double-breasted jackets for men and women. Okay. So any questions or anything, you can type it in question answer session. Let me complete, all the slides, and I will come to you guys. So let me tell you about the vent. What exactly the vent is. So whenever you are wearing the jacket, you can relate whenever you used to go for the shopping. So you might have seen this jackets for the men, right? Double vent, single vent, and no vent. You have seen this, but you are not aware of the name. What exactly we used to call this? So this is called the double vent, which whenever we are having the 2, cuts in the back of the jacket. And when we are getting one cut, this is called single vent. When we don't have any marks or cut in the back side of the jacket, that is called the no vent. So single vent basically it is, I don't, the single vent, let me explain first. I don't like this single vent twist at all. Why exactly? Because the only feel it means, I can tell you that it really complements if we have a bit of a bubble, uh, bubble tummy on that, means little bit bigger tummy, then single vent suit will fit on those guys. So basically I don't like this. And in our Indian society, many people loves this double vent suit, because this gives a very confident look to the main, and this will suit to all type. The double vent should comfortable for all the body type. Let me come to the no vent. So no vent is if you are shorter, your height is short, and you are your tummy is little bit shorter as well as bigger tummy, then you can go for no vent. Because if you are wearing no vent, then it will cover your tummy part and your height part also. You look good on this. Okay, so this is the different kind of double vent, single vent, and no vent jacket type of thing. So basically, the double vent is liking by the English person, means the UK side. They used to like the single vent jackets, and the American used to like the double vent. In UK area, they used to like, and American, the US people, they used to like the single vent. And no vent, mostly the Italian people, they used to like the no vent suits and jacket. So let's come to the break point. So what exactly the break point is? So in the suit pant, we have different type of break points. So there are 4 different type of break points. That is no break pants, quarter break pants, half break pants, and full break pants. So in in no break pants, in this look, reveal little bit of socks, actually, your socks. So whenever you are choosing your pant style, means no break pant, please little bit particular about your socks, because it will shows your socks, and it should not be, it should match, the pant and sock should match. It should not be in different color. It will look odd, actually. And let me come to the quarter break pant. If you are, if we are talking about the quarter break pant, then this is the classic version, flattering on a wide range of body type, and brings modern style in the traditional garment. Okay, this option is modern and tasteful, and not flashy and shows. So if you are care about your staying up to the date, then you can go for the water break pants. In this water break pants, your socks will be little visible. So I'm not so particular about the whenever you're choosing your socks in this water break pants. I'm not so particular, but whenever you're wearing your socks, please, match it with your pant color, and also that should that should reveals the smartness, actually. So then comes to the half break pants. So in the half break pants, it is the flexible options that works in all context, actually. Men who are shorter in height, in particular, from a combination of a slimmer fit and the slightly larger length, which can help creating a elongating within the elongating fit within the visual effect, actually, I can say. So whoever is little bit in the shorter height and tummy is little bit like tummy is in the bigger side, then they can go for the half-baked pants. And in this half-baked pants, this will give clean and polished and classified, look on everyone. So this look is highly used by our Indian dental main like businessman and all. And let me come to the full break pants. So full break pants is also it is not very preferable for all the people, because in here you can see the wrinkles over here in the pant. So it is little bit the longer area, and you can get the break. I mean, in the pants you will get the breaks. So it is not advisable to have this kind of pants in the corporate section. So but that's depend upon your choice. Okay, whoever is comfortable within in what. But my preferable thing is means I won't prefer the full break pants. The next slide is without belt look. This is actually interesting. So many people in the corporate world doesn't like to wear the belt because belts are actually updated style right. I mean, outdated style right now. So what is without belt look? In this pant, you can see that in this hinges, you can able to control your fitting and all in this hinges. So whoever is very particular about the look and all and about the dress up, so they used to give the size to the tailor, and tailor used to stitch like this kind of pants. So in this, the pant will also fit on you in a perfect size, and will this look will not having the belt also, so it will look good on you. It is a perfect size. It will come as a perfect size and a smarter look on you. Okay, so most probably many mains who are in the updated style now, they usually go for this without belt look style. Okay, let me come to the colors now. So these are the summer colors for the main. Okay, so you beige, tan, khaki, and brown. Most preferably khaki and brown. You can wear it in the night time, and tan and beige you can wear it in the morning time. So these are the preferable colors for the main. Let me colors for the main for in summer. So let me talk about the winter colors. These are the winter colors, and this will give some soothing, view to the audience also. This is a very cool colors for winters. So you can go for this kind of colors in the winter. And these are the styles whenever you are wearing any, say this is the single breast jackets. Okay, whenever you're wearing this kind of jacket, you can carry your ties like this. Okay, so these are the things for the main. So let me come to the woman part. So in this slide, you can see that these are the different jackets. So I have already explained about the different styles of shape body for the woman. So mostly I am going to explain today about the triangular, triangle shape, inverted triangle shape, and the diamond shape. Diamond shape mainly the Indian ladies having, those are having bigger tummy as compared to their upper body or lower body. So tummy is little bit the bigger side. So that is called the diamond shape body. This is the rectangular inverted triangle shape. Inverted triangle shape means V-shaped body. So in this, this kind of jacket will goes for a diamond shape. Basically, we used to call this as an apple shape body. apple shaped body doesn't sound good, so we used to call that as a diamond shaped body. Okay, in diamond shaped body, this jacket should go good, because whenever you are wearing the jacket, you should choose your jacket little bit in the bigger size, so that your lower body, you can hide your lower part of the body and it will look good on you, and it shows confidence within you as well. So these are the different types of pants. This is called the cigarette pants. So in the cigarette pants, it is a very cool pant, I can say. I am very comfortable in this pant. Mostly many ladies will agree on me. So in cigarette pant, I am very comfortable, and many of the colleagues of my in my organization also, they used to wear the cigarette pants. So if you are go for the cigarette pant, if you are having diamond shaped body, then you can go with this kind of jacket. It will hide your lower part of the body. And if your body is inverted triangle shape, then you can go with this kind of jacket, okay, with the cigarette pant. So it will look good on you. In cigarette pants also, we have different styles of different styles of images over here. In this image, let me tell you in this image. So if you are going for V shape, means you have to be very size of the body. If you are going for the inverted triangle, that means your curve should be very visible to everybody. And if you wanted to be very presentable, then with this pant, if you are putting any belt, that will look really awesome on you. And in this pant, if you are wearing full jacket, as your lower body is little bit in the bigger, larger end, broader end. So if you are wearing any jacket, then on the top of the jacket also you can put the belt, so that it will show your curve part of the body, and it will look you will also feel confident on this. So these are the different types of skirts, and this is called the a pencil shape skirt. So it shows the comfortable and the smartness to the woman as well. And as and these are different types of blazer and palazzo pant also. But whoever is very lean, if they will wear the blazer pant, it will look good on them. Okay, and whose body shape is I can say that inverted triangle shaped body, that means the V shape, if they are wearing the blazer, it will look good on them. But whoever is having a diamond shaped body, as the means the lower part of the body is the bigger size, then it will not good on them. The cigarette pant will look good on them. Okay, so how are they carrying the dresses and all? That's totally depend upon the person to person. So if you are comfortable and carrying your dress nicely, then it's fine, and you're confident as well, then it's fine. But as per the guidelines, whose means diamond shaped body, they should not wear this palazzo and all. It will not look good on that. And whoever is having inverted shaped body, inverted triangle shaped body, that will look good on them. The blazer will look good on them. So I'm done with my part, and let me tell you a few other things. As in the corporate world, we have some ethnic dresses also. So for women, we have many options: sari and ghagra. I'm just telling about the Indian dress code and all. Ghagra, then suit and all, and leggings and kurta. We have many options. And for men also, we right now we have kurtas, then I can say that dhotis and all. People are also wearing dhoti kurta and all. We have different types of options in this. So mainly whenever you are wearing kurta or anything as the main perspective, uh, um, uh, if you're wearing kurta and dhoti, then don't put that dupatta on that. that won't look good on that, on main. And if you're wearing only what I can say, uh, pajama kurta and all, then also don't put the dupatta. If you're wearing the blaze, I mean, sorry, not blazer, you can say that what I can say, kurta and I'm not getting that particular name actually. Um, in marriage time we used to wear. In that, if you are carrying the dupatta, then it will look. Let's come to the ladies. For saris in office, try to avoid the backless and strapless blouse on that time. So just be, professional in while wearing saris also. Anyways, even if saris are the beautiful thing about ladies, uh, any lady will wear sari. Anyway, they will look good. So don't go for any backless or um, strapless blouse and all. That won't look good in the corporate world. So hope I have already covered the things. So if anybody has any queries, they can ask me. But I can't see the chat window. So these are, please let me know where to
Don't worry, don't worry. I will. Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah. So I asked people to, post in the chat box. Okay. So there are a few questions that we have for you. So first of all, the options that you gave, are these expensive?
No, that is not expensive at all. You can
Wonderful.
get it. No, it is not expensive. You can get it all these blazers and all within 2000 to 1000 to 2000 range. And
Okay.
if you are, diamond shape body, whatever I explained for men and women, your diamond shape body means little bit in the tummy area, go for the thinner on you, and it is not that much expensive. Whatever I say.
Okay. Okay. So that's
Any
good.
other questions?
Yeah. And see, these days, most of our meetings or discussions or interactions are happening online. So are there any suggestions for, online presentation, meaning
Yes.
online
Yes.
presentability?
Yeah. Whenever you're doing the online presentation and all, the outer body, the upper part of the body, people can visible the upper part of the body. This basically for ladies, just go for a good hairstyle and all, and good earring, and have a nice fit shirt and all, the formal shirt. Or if you're wearing jackets, then go for the nice top and with jacket, which will match. The color combination should be there, which will match. And for the main, I can say that if you're going for online, interaction and all, so basically this is applicable for men and women. Hairstyle, first thing is hairstyle. And men, please don't go for makeup, put little bit of makeup and all. And the shirt, the wrinkle should not come in your shirt. The ironing should be perfect, and the knot of the tie should be perfect. That will also only visible in front of the camera. That's all. Be particular
Okay.
in that area.
Okay. And so most of the pictures that you showed and the images you showed are of Western clothes. So are they? You say that they are reasonable, and also are they easily available in India?
Yes, they are easily available. Yeah, mainly jackets. I can say that those are available. But you have to, mainly online shoppings are going on, so you can get it
Okay.
everywhere. I can tell you that I'm preferable. I'm mostly preferred to Myntra and Urbanic. Urbanic
Okay.
is having so many options. If you will go to that, you will get so many collections of jackets and jackets for men and women. Yeah.
Okay. Urban.
Urbanic. URBANIC.
Oh, okay. I know Mintra, but this is a new one for me. I'm
Yeah.
guessing the rest of them know, and probably I'm the only one who doesn't. Okay, the next question is, what are the best color combinations for shirt and trousers that guys should go for? Color
Yeah,
combination for shirt and trouser.
Yeah, and let me tell you, for the shirt and trousers, if you are going for in my this slide, I have already explained about the colors, the summer colors and all. So in this summer colors, actually, um, these are actually, in the same colors of blazers would be same. The shirt colors, you can choose it as if you're wearing this light color, the beige color pant. Then you can go for as per my idea, you can go for pink color shirt. It will look good on you, or else white color shirt. It will good on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can go for blue, the royal blue will it looks very nice to me. Okay, that is my preferable choice. And if you'll go for brown color pant, this color pant, and the shirt color should be white or sky, little bit in sky, means sky color. So that will look good on that. And I think so, Mr. Sudhi, you are very good in this. So you can also give some inputs on this to help me.
I just played safe, meaning white shirt is what I prefer, formal. So I don't take a risk.
White is always good.
Yeah, the safest option.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. And everybody has that also.
Yes. Yeah, everybody has that. That's very true. Yeah. Let me just check if there are any other questions. No, I don't see any other questions. Folks, any other questions? Just put it in the chat box. I think we've got all the questions covered. So yeah, Payosini, it was a very unconventional topic, and you covered it amazingly well. And you had told me that this is not a topic that you're an expert in, but I refuse to believe you. Okay, the way you spoke, just amazing and very unconventional. Simply because in this community we talk about leadership, we talk about the mindset, the behavior, and all these things. But this is also how you come across, the personality, the physical aspect of it, the visual part. That is also extremely important, because first impressions are very, very important. And in many cases, if you're, let's say, appearing for an interview, okay, the window of opportunity is very limited for you to make an impression. And things like these are really, really essential. So in your case, I can say that you're not just a dance expert, you're also an expert in fashion designing. So yeah, that's just wonderful. Okay, in fact, I'm going to be asking my wife Reena to have a look at the recording later, because after all, she's the one who's going to make the decisions. She always does, as far as my wardrobe is concerned. And I'll also share your number as well. If she has any queries, you're the person that she needs to connect with. Okay.
Anytime.
Yeah, before we say thank you and goodbye to you, any last final words from you?
I just want to share something about this inner circle group. I have been the part of 21 days challenge 2 times. First time I was not that much active. Frankly speaking, I was doing my part, but I was not that much active. But second time I was very active, really, and it was really amazing, activity, I can say. In that, I have first good thing is I have completed all the modules, and I was a finisher. After that, I could able to present myself over here.
Yes,
so that was the main thing. And we are having in my team, I was having Mukul, then Ekta, then Jawahar. Many people were there, and they were very supportive. When I think Arpita, yes, she has presented later on, earlier, I think so.
Apurva,
yes, sorry, I was wrong. many people were there and they are very supportive, and every day morning we used to do this in activity. Every day morning we used to post that in our group, and it was really nice. And thank you so much, Sudhi sir. Really, it was
Yeah,
amazing
thank you. Thank you.
in a circle group. And I can say that I am what I can say, I'm boosting up, and my confidence is coming up. Yeah, that is the best part I
Wonderful.
can say.
That's wonderful.
Thank you
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you so much, Payosini, and all the very best to you. Okay, I'll change you
Bye bye.
back to an attendee. Thank you.
Bye bye all.